Create and maintain Ansible playbooks with ease, while ensuring they are always up to date and secure. Use Steampunk Spotter to catch playbook errors and fix them automatically. Keep your playbooks secure and compliant. Simplify Ansible upgrades. Integrate Spotter seamlessly with your existing CI, CD, and IDE workflows. Continuously monitor your playbooks to ensure your infrastructure runs smoothly. Tailor checks to your specific needs. Safeguard Red Hat Ansible automation platform workflows, and gain insights into playbook performance. Let's start with Steampunk Spotter project scanning demonstration. We'll start off with a new project and link it to a GitHub repository. After that, Spotter is going to do an initial scan for us. Let's see what our results are. 45 errors, 1 warning, and 22 hints. Here, in this error, Spotter is telling us we have a fully qualified collection name error with the Yum repository module. Let's look at another example. Here we can see that some of our values are set incorrectly. We can click on the option Error Details, where we can see the error description and examples of good and bad playbooks. If we want to understand how to fix this error, we can use the built-in module documentation. Here, we can search for the correct values, in our case, the provider parameter, and see what the correct options are. Now, we can modify our playbooks and push the changes. We can go back and rescan our GitHub repository from within Spotter. Immediately, we see a different scan summary. This time, we want to focus only on high-priority issues identified with Spotter, so let's filter results to show only errors. Let's move on and check out how to ensure security and compliance of your playbooks across your organization. Use Custom Policies Editor to create and edit custom policies that ensure playbook development aligns with organizational, compliance, and security standards. Simplify policy management in your organization without the need for manual intervention. Upload and apply new custom policies tailored to specific compliance standards and benchmarks like Sysrel and AWS with just a few clicks. Use AI-powered compliance validation to automatically validate and improve your Ansible playbooks. Choose parameters and get dynamic security reports for Ansible collections to assess the weaknesses and decide whether or not to use a particular execution environment. Know exactly what risks are associated with a collection or environment. Check for potential issues and consider CVEs to ensure the security team is aware of these dependencies and potential threats before applying Ansible playbooks. Download SBOM to gain visibility into Ansible collection dependencies and vulnerabilities and decide which execution environments are safe to use. Add supply chain management constraint and control which third-party dependencies of your Ansible automation are allowed to be installed or used. Maintain a clear audit trail for all Ansible content used in your organization. This is our supply chain management dashboard that allows us to set the list of approved or forbidden Ansible collections, modules, and Python components. Let's also add Ansible built-in as a permit-only collection. After we save, we move back to our project and run the scan again. Now, we have more errors than last time. We can filter by the error E3603 and see which collections our playbooks are using. Moreover, Spotter offers a customized selection of checks with its centralized check management, allowing us to control which checks are skipped or ignored, and which must always be enforced. Here, we can see some of the check settings our organization already has configured. Let's add 2 more configurations. First, ensure that we are always warned if a module parameter is being deprecated in the chosen module version. Second, whenever a playbook is using the shell module, we need to review it, so let's configure Spotter to notify us of such use. Moving to Scan Profiles view. Scan profiles allow us to configure specific subsets of checks that we want to focus on an individual scan. Spotter comes built in with 3 profiles: the default, security, and full. We can also customize our profiles with what checks we use in our scan. Let's configure a supply chain management scan profile. adding the checks that are focused on checking our supply chain management configurations. Once the profile is configured and saved, you can easily apply it in your scans by simply referencing the profile name. A quick way to run targeted scans without having to manually select checks each time. With Spotter, you can significantly accelerate your Ansible upgrade process by automatically checking whether your playbooks are compatible with a specific Ansible version. Spotter also includes a powerful rewrite feature that assists in updating your playbooks to align with the latest best practices, saving you hundreds of hours of tedious manual work. Spotter works where you work. Boost your productivity in your favorite code editor using the Spotter Visual Studio Code extension. With the assisted playbook writing feature, you can streamline playbook creation. Simply outline your automation goals, and Spotter will suggest relevant tasks and complete playbooks for you. Integrate Steampunk Spotter into your CI/CD pipeline to proactively identify and resolve security vulnerabilities and policy violations in your Ansible playbooks before they reach production. Automate nightly Spotter scans in your CI/CD workflows to receive immediate alerts on security and compliance issues. This continuous feedback loop ensures your playbooks remain robust and up to date. Streamline and safeguard Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform workflows. Integrate Spotter in AAP to scan your playbooks in the environment they'll be executed in, identifying potential vulnerabilities and misconfigurations on the spot. Catch issues as your Ansible playbooks run. Actively monitor playbook execution with runtime checks. Spotter provides immediate feedback or pauses execution to minimize the risk of failures and disruptions. Get insights into playbook performance. Access crucial automation data. Monitor scan activity, most critical errors. Track performance over time, and manage playbooks effectively through a centralized dashboard. Spotter reporting feature consolidates all your scan results into a single, easy-to-navigate layout. Review your environments to understand how your execution environments are configured and used. Monitor upgrades to get a clear overview of version changes and migrations. Track security risks by using dynamic reports to identify vulnerabilities and risks in your Ansible playbooks and collections. Steampunk Spotter is your key to reliable, secure, and efficient automation. Try it today.